Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. And let's grab a town point. Problem knows, I don't know what to put the town point in. Like, probably should get those at some point. But part of me wants to wait for, you know, that. Let's see, we have, what, 37? 38, 39, 40. It's at least 3 more. Three, 4. Yeah, we should be fine. Just have to wait though. Anyway, back to game. We go talk to Poppy. She sort of freaked out after the whole dragon egg thing. Once she realized that, hey, the poachers probably went after her gran. It probably isn't good. Probably go talk to her.
Oh good, you're safe.
When ain't I safe? So I'm doing frickin' challenge things. But that's neither here nor there, is it?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
So, someone explain to me what one of those is? I keep hearing about them.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found them now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Well, they would need a second one to be bred, wouldn't they?
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Oh, so I'm pretty sure that there's another thing we can't have for my
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as—
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay, you do that. Don't just rush off.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Sure, you do that. In the meantime, I'm Gonna go, well, let's see. The main quest involves Battery just going into Hogwarts because apparently that's where we need to go, to the headmaster's office. But we also need to go there. Which part of me wants to wait a bit more, but yeah. Anyway, let's go back to Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's very nice if that signpost was actually rendered, you know, so I could actually read out. There we go. I like how I have to wait, despite the fact that she's right there. Let me just, you know, take a nap.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Well, that's a bit much.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay, well, let's go question people. Very festive, isn't it? Which is fitting for the season. I still would prefer to stay on Halloween, but...
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags.
Find myself scurrying.
I should check there.
These days. Can't be too careful.
Hi, Augustus. Augustus, do you have anything that works for me? Firstly,
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
don't really need that. Alright, my level 37 stuff. Right, I should probably... Huh. How much of that? I can't compare with what I have right now. Okay, fine, Scarf. Oof, that's actually slightly better, isn't it? Only by one, though. But yeah, I need that equipped. I had some over 37 thing. Major magic focus, major magic focus. Equipped. Yar, we're a pirate now. Arr. The robe and hat are starting to fall a bit under. Well, let's see if he has a robe or a hat I could ball. Or not ball, but buy.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Let's see. No. Slightly, but no. Not really. Anyway. Is it you? No. Not seeing anyone working here. Maybe out back.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Voldemort?
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now think about it.
Now
I might
hurry
need
off
it to
before Mr.
blackmail
Hill
you, though.
returns. Where was I?
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Mrs. Rabe should be...
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I'm already in danger. We do hope you will consider helping us with our banking needs. Giving you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. Your husband appreciated you to see the value in working together. Shall we expect a response by weekend? Better to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
They only had like 3 friends.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Oh, this house.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Maybe she turned into a gazelle and went somewhere out.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Going to the secret place underneath the Hog's Head.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Bitch just went through that wall. He literally just went through that wall.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Hideout. That was like the last collection chest or something we need downhill, I believe. Maybe it has my pumpkins. Won't that be great? Doubt. It's gonna be a recurring thing of me just hunting for those constantly.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. Here. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh. Okay, fine.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogs people. Can't say I blame them what with all I've done there.
It's not gonna work.
Can't carry anymore here.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He was
Revelio.
alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion, but fortunately I'm not looking to be forgiven.
I mean, they got a point.
Mr. Tell us.
Expulso! What
Wait,
are
what?
you, shy? I've seen more fall. What was that sound?
Oh, he's a bye.
Expulso!
Rise.
To your knees! You're going to regret that!
You think I'll... That's just...
Die for that.
Game? What?
Call out for me all you want. I shall be...
No.
Come on, take us. Bring them. Reductor.
You've made a great
Brilliant.
mistake. Afraid to face me? Had enough?
I need to tell you what you do. So.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. That's all you got. What? You're built twice the pain if I haven't come to find you.
Use the man. My Mandrake.
No editing.
I'm just warming up.
Ow.
This has become personal.
Stop it.
Barely felt anything at
Don't have
all. Now to finish the job. Wanna look up?
the poor sheep. What magical use do they have for a sheep, though? Okay, seriously.
Accio.
Wait, what?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I didn't.
Revelio.
That's not. It's not the optional things. You probably found those optional things too. Just cause. Oh, I can't reach that.
Revelio.
I feel like this here's the way forward, so. Oh, a way forward, I should say. No, this chest is just out here in the open. Okay. Ah, my darling aunt, I've read your last letter over and over. And I'm certain to read again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder to wait until you are more certain, my love, and I know that you're doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these vast amounts of being unable to show publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been a essential challenge indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Well, let's eat it. Consume. Yours is dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are loved by me as a cup could be, whose glory is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. Oh, not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Will he though? With 1 coin. Myself. We found cabinets. Maybe. I was gonna say that might be something I could use. I don't know. Still need armchairs. Still need jack-o'-lanterns. Still need my dismay. Okay.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Well, let's check behind this door.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven. He will tell you what you need to do.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Fine, I'll look for your wand.
I can tell.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
But it could be inside this invisible box. So.
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
By the way, before we continue, I want to verify one thing. Can't verify it. Shit.
Revelio.
I want to verify that I have everything, but sure, why not?
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
So yeah, you could just break curses, sure, why not? They don't teach me how to do this? Looks like he just went to the door, seriously.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a
Danger's
fight.
gone.
These Ashwinders must pay.
Well, let's do this then. Battle time? No? Disappointment.
Revelio.
Disappointment. I was ready to fight.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Oh, hi.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Give me a second. I need to verify one thing. Come on, map. Need you to load. Come on, map. You can load. Okay, good, good. We have all the stuff here. Good. Just had to make sure. Anyway, hi.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Oh, you're not doing a good job.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood Slot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Can I? Doesn't seem like you're doing a
Natsai,
good job.
you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
See, here's the thing, if you did your job correctly, I wouldn't have to be doing it for you now, would I?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I guess we go back to the main thing then, for now. Oh, nope. Right, Papa wants me to meet her in the Forbidden Forest. Never mind. Was gonna get back to the main thing, but Whee! Squish. Okay, where's my apron? Oh, here we go.
Revelio.
Okay, we're gonna meet with the Prevent Force, meet with the Centaurs. Something, something.
Revelio.
Ooh, leech juice.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Great.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
And then fade to black.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Potato.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Well, that went well. We almost died.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone.
Yeah,
what do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll let you know what I find.
Sure, you do that. Anyway. It's not like I've, already technically went to the cave. A reminder. It's what? The one down... Shit, where was it? Where was it? Shit, I've lost track of it. Somewhere over here, I thought. I could be wrong. Somewhere that way, I thought. It's the one that we tried opening, and then it's like, I probably shouldn't be in now. Huh. I see that page. It's like, why is that page, though? Fine, we'll go back. Also says infamous foe still alive, though. Well, that's the thing. We didn't actually clear such properly. Because there wasn't an entire freaking, like, small area behind the castle that we didn't even bother with. Because I couldn't get through the castle in the first place. So yeah, let's go verify things. Get this page apparently I missed somehow.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So yeah, now we can just fly over the freaking castle. Isn't that convenient?
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching in Crackcroft.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Time to teach someone a lesson. No.
Revelio.
I'll pick him up.
Oh. Apparently this.
Scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
You found no rooms for a produced through the mouth with the three-headed snake. Stuff I sure need to know if that one is. Oh, you guys are excused. I'm gonna go over here.
Confringo!
Oh no, they heard something. I should have pet tested Don't know what you guys think you heard. You didn't hear anything. Totally didn't hear me being up a wizard. Totally.
Come out before I find you.
Is that you, Royland?
Oh. Defeat him from his bow. I just made a exploded them from his bow. Didn't I?
Aloha, Mora.
Hi, Frog. Oh. Well, this complicates the narrative. I can't see through the bars properly. There we go, giant purple toads are free. Go do whatever it is you things do.
Revelio.
Can't dismount here. Well, fine, I'll just fly over and grab things as I go. Can't enter while mounted. But the chest. I guess I need both hands to open this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No. Bag, I swear. Don't start.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. Now we'll go to the main quest. Wait. Now we'll go to Artinati. So, well, all these things are just slowing me down from progressing. Because hopefully if we make this progress, next video we can start work on the South Coast and all that stuff. Which is, you know, potentially 4 videos of just dicking around with the coast.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ooh. Oh, isn't this lovely?
Revelio.
I should probably track this just so I can find this easier. Oh, jeez. Not here, actually. I would wait a day.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
But look at all this food that cat has.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today.
You were just
my mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Like, seriously, how would you have protected yourself?
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Well, we are doing dangerous shit that we probably shouldn't be doing.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
And maybe come spring.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Hey, fellow Ravenclaws. What's up? So I wish I could just, sit and eat with them, like a normal student. But no, I have to go off and, fight trolls and shit. So I'm a MacGuffin. Professor... I need to go find Professor Pig. I need to go talk to him. Be like, hey. So I need to go to the headmaster's area, which has the remaining things I need from Hogwarts. I think.
Revelio.
Oh, for essays now to wait for Professor Fig.
If the rumors are to be believed, you've taken to increasing the beast population. Where do you find the time?
I don't know. I've been breeding beasts, I've been rescuing beasts, I've been taking out poachers and ashwinders and all other things. I've been helping. I've studied the dark arts. There's a lot I've been doing. Anyway, what's up? I need your help with that thing.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rook. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their... Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
A bit loud.
I see.
Skipping now.
Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
Oh, wait.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait. Doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
That should be fun. This is gonna be interesting.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Well, that should be interesting. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even attack him as well, though. What are you doing though in the hall?
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
You just spawned over there.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Hi, Weasley. What are you doing now?
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Weasley, where are you going?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Jeez. Babes.
Headmaster, here. What could he
Oh,
want?
hi, ominous. Ominous. Ominous.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Oh.
Something is very...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Arr.
Professor, a word?
Ah, there you are. Where was my house elf? Why are you walking away?
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Hello, Professor. What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Oh, we're just... I'm enjoying this more than I should. Where's the fashion? I need to yell at him. What are you doing?
Danny's coming this way.
What are you up to? Oh, are you playing Gobstoppers? No, not this weapon.
Oh, I've been turned around.
Oh, hi, you apparently have something to say. Or at least I can talk to you. Hi.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Everyone's like, oh god. You know, poor we don't know what you're doing. It seems sus.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor,
oh no.
I need to speak to you.
Do you now?
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Ravenclaw. Hi, Ravenclaw. High school.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Good. You do that. I was now go all the way to the headmaster's office. Now wait through this transition. Game, hurry up and load. I have headmastery things to do.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Let's start to hide, game. Game. Yes, yes, belching noises.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
Oh, well, that was sudden.
Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Oh, that was sudden. Come on, game. Struggling a bit hard, isn't it? Come on, stop trying to lock. Jesus. I need access to my quest log. Come on, game. It's like it just decided to start shitting itself hard right now. After that one scene. Game, are you fucking stupid? No, you don't have any quest. I think I have Outpost. Ravenclaw banners. Is that an A meant? That's A meant. But I could be wrong. Outpost. Apparently I missed an outpost. Leave me alone, Hotfield. Use the chocolate screws to save memory. Right. Then I know how to approach the centaurs. Yes, so I missed those ones just popping up. After I received special, I spent the children. Thank you for them. Me and Rosie both were just leaving for our honeymoon after we talked. Tell Mr. Hill for recent marriage. Wish me luck. Well, let's go find access the headmaster's office, which means I need to access the stairs and head all the way up. Time to go get those last items we need, like 3 collection chests, add some more notes, pages.
Revelio.
staircases. At least they're not. At least they're big spiral staircases. They're not the small ones that require the constant camera turning. Oof. I got my eyes. To the trophy room.
Revelio.
But that's a good question. What happened to the trophy room? Oh, I got the door already been opened. Yeah, what happened to the trophy room? You never see how you go through that. Oh. Alright, I forgot about this level 3 lock kill. Completely spaced on this.
Alohomora.
When I was supposed to be unlocking doors, I forgot there was one uphill. Well, that's fine. What's in here?
Revelio.
Well, that's 39 gold. Is there anything else? Seen chest, but I mean, note-wise. Chest. Big chest.
Revelio.
Nope, doesn't seem to be anything now. Well, they always do. Really note. Darling sisters, I lied to receive your reset out. Sounds as if you were, as usual, rising to the challenge presented by not only the students but also a certain headmaster. Patient knows no bounds. Speak of patience. Thank you for all that you done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. Delicate balance of different encouragement is all he needs, I confess. I'm glad that so soon to replace its own family when it comes to trying for or slay his bruise. Marvelous how he spins it. You are the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off apologies for the short note, since the youngest has got first ever to a bit of a predicament. I tossed a garden over to the neighbor's dirigible blooms again. I hope to see you at the holiday. Sending my love, G.
Revelio.
I'm just going to want your apples. It doesn't seem like there's anything in hell. Just making sure. And they are still upstairs. Ah, but there's also another.
Alohomora.
Oh, what's in this door?
Revelio.
That doesn't seem like a collection chest, does it? Perhaps a heck of I discuss. I correspond with my goblin acquaintance at Gringotts, and all have condemned Rangot's Thatcher's head. Some have probably considered that his motives may not be what they seem. For I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind. Those who refuse to join his ranks, I'm inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I'll let you know more why here. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain patient. Especially sharp.
Revelio.
I'm not seeing anything in here. Fuck off, phone. That's better. Dang. I'm seeing several on the map.
Revelio.
Right, you're some sort of puzzle. How do I open it? Huh. Okay, like, how do I open this? There should be a key to the headmaster's office. I see, I see. Okay, back to this. Herp.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio.
Well, let's wish for the password, shall we?
Toujours pure.
Oh snap, we're going up to the headmaster's office. What
I wonder
secrets
if
await?
all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
We found a bench. Hi, bench. So sleeping fortress, now our headmaster and headmistress. Enjoy we live in the day-to-day challenges around school, witchcraft, which is some prefer to enjoy a well nap when possible.
Revelio.
Higher. Higher than the headmasters. Oh god, look at all the doors. Look at this over here. The sorting hat. It's not great by the four founders of Hogwarts, but it's a means by which students would be placed into one of the four schoolhouses. Scouted legitimacy, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing you to determine their thoughts and abilities. The sorting hat.
Revelio.
You go to just that tower what you want to be in. I mean, that's also a thing. Go to just be like, hey, so yeah, I don't want to be in this one. I want to be in, you know, like Gryffindor. Like Harry could have been Slytherin. But I was like, no, I want to be in Gryffindor. It's like, oh, okay, fine, you're a Gryffindor.
Rebellion.
Ding. A lot of ding. Not much use for ding. I don't know where it is. Not seeing any from. Oh, I'm gonna loot all your shit while I'm here. Delphinius, the children have been asked about to return. Belvina's particularly chooses to do so each day at breakfast, and it's often a solemn reminder that you ensure the quality of her future education. Sirius said, Sirius and Finis very similar now, although when they do, they never mention you. So wait, did they name his son Finis? Though when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all you're doing for Hogwarts. Everyone's Hogwarts. Headmaster's a tremendous honor. Well, help me, Cygnus is now crawling and goes Arturius about like an unwelcome child. Arturius begged for an invisibility potion. If anything, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one for the internal sniffing that Cygnus would kill me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't fill any application. We can manage. Ursula. All those fancy names. Sounds like it's above me, doesn't it? Probably is. Anyway, I didn't find anything there. Let's continue. Opening doors. We're here, we might as well ransack the whole place, right? Seems like something I would do. We're now outside.
Revelio.
And it leads up higher. Oh, don't mind if I do.
Alohomora.
What secrets away in the upper chamber? There we go. Secrets away on the top floor. First of all, we're going your lair day for the train for September. Shall not reconsider the missions for us at Hogwarts. Regardless, there's 5 minutes of magic.
Revelio.
Hey, look, the key of admittance. Oh, we need that. Anyway, excuse me more. I'm gonna go downstairs for a second. Oh, you son of a bitch, game. No, you're stuck with the quest. You have to do it. But the key of admittance. I need to go to that room. Nope, you have to do this now, because you're on the quest. Don't wanna.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Oh, go drink his tea. Not getting any ping now. I haven't even found these collector chests. I found one on the page, but I haven't found these chests apparently. I also can't even look at the things. Thanks, game. Calm down, me. No, I'm trying to look at the note, game. Be that way. Every time I search words, comb, pro-handed, bat scratcher, coat-handed, dots aside, pay the personal part, remind to be built to ministry.
Revelio.
Doesn't that look like a note? It looks like a note. I can't read said note. I'm hearing dingy noise if I can't find the thing. No, I can't find the chest.
That must be the pedestal.
How do I get to this other chest?
Revelio.
But there's a courage chest up there. Oh, how do I get up to that? Like, it's clearly in the room above me. But, like, how do I get up to that room? Like, am I missing something? Because this right here seemed the obvious way, right? Didn't it?
Revelio.
My problem is I think it actually goes up a floor too high. And the problem though is, you get up here, right? And yeah, it doesn't connect to those ones. What the fuck? How do I reach that? How do I get to those ones? Ah. I don't want to, you know, trigger the plot right yet when I was stuff for me to get to.
Revelio.
So I'd figure out how to. There. Okay. Hogwarts Legacy. How do I get to this loop? Because I can't see. Oh, I get that from basically the door that I can't go to now because I'm stuck on the quest.
Revelio.
Moderately infuriated. So yeah, I have to do the quest. I can't just go do what I want to do. Hate when stuff does that. Fine, we're hell. Part of what I've heard this though is probably one of the best quests because yeah, going into the book, everyone. Oh,
where am I?
Okay then.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Nice. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Okay, then. I can't even use my spells, so that's fine.
You remember the first
Through the town without being seen.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Well, I can't really. Oh, jeez. Hi, hell. Oh, that's bad. Okay, make your way through. I can't go inside the door. How am I gonna sneak past these guys? They're literally right there. I guess shimmy shamber my way through here.
I should have run when I could.
Give me a second though. Check that. Okay. Ooh. Oh no, please tell me that's
by
not
now.
I think I should have stayed before.
For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Don't start just looking this way, you know.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Hi. How you doing? Okay, bye.
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Okay, now, well, this way.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Just looking right this way. You need to turn around, buddy. I also need you to turn around.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Well, where am I gonna go then? Oh, yeah.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Oh, not that. No, please don't come this through the doorway. Oh, Jesus, I look everywhere. Okay.
Now's my chance.
Are you sure about that?
That's the way forward.
We found a cloak, everyone. We found a mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
That's not invisible. We found a invisibility cloak, everyone. So where am I going now? Through the doors? No? Through the gate? The thing about being invisible
Can't see me at all.
you,
I can get closer to them.
so long as you don't touch them. Bump into them.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Good.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
So now we have the Elder Freaking Wand. Follow is, yeah. Thanks for working. Can't just burst the rocks.
Defender! Bombard!
Yeah, I thought I did. No, it didn't count. Oh well.
Revelio.
So... The Deathly Hollows. I mean... That's one thing that bothered me about the Harry Potter thing is, okay, so the Deathly Hollows are... this Berry Cloak, Resurrection Stone, and then the other one, right? So Harry has his Berry Cloak. Voldemort doesn't really give a shit about, you know, you don't care about the wand. You don't care about the Berry Cloak. Or the Resurrection Stone, technically.
Revelio.
Yeah, let's replace that potion. More fights? More fights, right. Oh, hi. I'm mad now. Thanks for hitting me with unblockable. So much for that joking combo.
Revelio.
I'm not really concerned about illusion. To be fair. Cause yeah, unless it's a chest or anything. But then I'm gonna say it's just story. So what's next? Resurrection Stone? I don't see a Resurrection Stone. Which, if we had the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone could have been the Resurrection Stone.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
I think it's also pretty much whatever you wish for, too. By the way, mysterious stone. What am I gonna do with this stone?
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her memory. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Oh, red.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
So why gave me the stone in the first place? Do I eat it?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Hey, it's your thing. So what am I doing with this
Remember that as you witness my memory.
It's like, seriously, what am I doing with the stone, though?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
And thus she becomes evil. Power corrupts, after all. So yeah, just basically giant containers full of magic extracted from them. Well, not even magic. Magical essence. Essence from people. Pain, other emotions. All just in giant containers, basically. That somehow also magically enhances you. And the problem though with consuming other people's emotions probably isn't good either.
Revelio.
Well, we can return to the map chamber. I don't want to return to the map chamber. I want to go to the other thing, you know? No, fine, we're going back to the map chamber. Hi? Anyone here? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, now there.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration.
So wait, no, wait.
I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait,
I know,
frustrating
right?
as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Revelio.
So, now what? Quest complete. So now what, 5 more hours? New quest available. Hours. Yes? No? No hours? Sure about that game? I feel like there needs to be some hours. In fact, there are hours. Teachers major. Yes, finish with the Phoenix. Please check in when we get the chance. Here's an idea for you that I thought worth exploring. You gonna just send me the thing? I shouldn't react so bad protocol and tonight apologize. So we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the Southern Coast. Southern Coast. Anyway, quest. Bombarda! So yeah, meet Sebastian along the coast. Phoenix Rising. Speak with Deke. Oh, so yeah. Deke. I was hoping they'd actually pop up.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected.
So. Oh, so by the way, guess what? Oh, History of Magic class. Oh god, we actually have to attend the History of Magic class. We're going to die of boredom. But firstly, before we go do that, you know what we need to do? We need to go to... No. We need to go to secret rooms, to the room of requirement. So yeah, before we end the video, let's go get the Phoenix dealt with. I generally have a grab horn, but... Yeah, it's neither here nor there now, is it? Dig.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
I'm sure you do, Dick. Give me a second. I have to go collect shit first. Cause every time, gotta go collect that shit. I think I got it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I have enough of you. Oh. That's correct. Collected. Hold. Okay, we have new furniture, we have cabinets. Cabinets. Yay. How does the cabinet look like? Huh. Cool. Tell you what, cabinet would actually... Cabinet would look decent though, actually. Actually, potions would probably look good there too. But cabinet. But I don't know where else to put the cabinet, so yeah. And because I haven't gotten other stuff, so yeah, why not? Cabinet.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Oh no.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
So basically we don't gain access to the thing until we do that thing. Makes sense. Okay, also map. Oh fine, since that one was, you know, well, let me look at the world map, everyone. Is it where I think it is? Herp. Herp. Yep, Southern Coast. Everything's in the Southern Coast now. Support that Hogsmeade. Oh. Speak with a woman in Hogsmeade's Grow. A unique unicorn. Okay. Put that under consideration too. But firstly, let's go to History of Magic class. Because, you know, we haven't gone that yet. I'm sure that'll be great. Oh yeah, we'll do this. Head to... where was it? Head back to Hogsmeade. Accept that quest next time. Then, yeah, I think we're going to begin work on the South Coast. Which means what? 4 hours before we get back to the main plot? I don't know. But yeah. Though, I think, yeah, my priority is to get that Phoenix quickly. But we'll see. Oh yeah, it's like the last third of stuff I need to do.
Revelio.
Practically.
Taking my transfiguration
Oh, it's searching for the cave. Whoops. I thought I was searching for... Not where I want to go.
I don't find potions bearing.
West Tower. That was West Tower. Maybe it's not West Tower, at least what I think it does. Come on, game. There we go. Ah, here's this. There we go. Ah, so yeah, let's attend History of Magic class, everyone.
Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry.
I got that right.
Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632.
Maybe we should write this down.
But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Hey, okay, we have to actually follow.
Now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall.
It's just He's just flowing through
The
shit.
hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Quite. Like, look at this shit. It's great, no?
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Bragbor, huh?
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here.
Revelio.
Page? I'm hearing a page, so... This one. Grimbold, well, this is called the favor. Taylor Grimbold left your skilled needlework repaired countless witches and witches' coats during the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. That's repairing them from taking out during battle.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking
The
him
skull.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Afpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
Sure, why not?
Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour has it, she was demonstrating her experimental lunar
This is a century-old fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Oh, this one. That helmet with a giant mustache. That form belongs to Sir Afpuddle of the cheerful countenance, a legendary friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before, fought by virtue of his admirable negotiating tactics. Some matter his stature of potent showing me cast upon himself. Nice mustache, by the way.
Yards and sculleries.
Oh, hi.
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
Demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike.
Abandoning class to wander the halls isn't keeping with Professor Binns' manner.
Hi, Pop.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Everyone just miserable to be here, practically.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the...
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won? If you fail History of Magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Revelio.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts, to say the least.
Can't talk to you about things? Okay. Hi,
students often complain.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged.
Fair enough.
So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss.
Goblin rebellion.
History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Yeah, we got...
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
See you around, Professor. Okay, well, next time I'm gonna look into this quest too. And yeah, stuff. Oh, come on, fast travel point. But yeah, that's for next time. As for now, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.